When you have number 1 beside your name, you have a... They challenge this crowd to bring the energy, and I'd say they're doing that. To the air, it's Palmer. Buying some time as he moves left. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. From the shotgun, the inside give. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
Yeah, and a really nice job by the QB seeing linebackers are a little bit soft playing pass. Give the route, hand it off, let the running back do the rest.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. He's going to run it. He'll be forced out of bounds. Let's mark it at the 48-yard line as this offense continues its work. On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. LSU moving quickly, going to work again on first down. Looking for space to the left. Touchdown, Tigers! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice.
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Out of the gun to give to the back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. LSU quick to the line.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Forced out of the pocket. And he'll be knocked down at the 2-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Now the play fake. The heat got to it, and he just sort of froze and got tackled in the end zone for a safety.
Oh, and how...
Use the play fake. Now to throw. He's going to fire to the left. He's got it up to 20. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, LSU!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they...
The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see. Oh, he wants it all. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
Man, this QB is so dangerous. He can get outside the pocket, and right here you can tell he gets outside the pocket. Now I got to make some decisions, man. Do I want to go chase this guy? Do I play coverage? And that's why these mobile quarterbacks can really put you in a predicament. The defense won this battle, but that guy is so hard to corral.
Fires to the big fella. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The 12th man putting a stamp on this game right now and bringing it on third down. They'll run play action. Starting to feel a little pressure. Kept it, and he's past the marker. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Tigers. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create
Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Looking for a man, it's Palmer. Scrambling away. He's going to fire into the gut of the defense.
Man, how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved when I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count. It messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
Going to try to get it himself. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Trying to escape and get it himself. Turns it on in midfield. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. And the Tigers racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity.
Throws toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Working well behind the sticks on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. It's complete on the right side. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. Quarterback may change this route. Dropping back, it's Palmer. Now rolling to the left. Got him downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The Tigers are rolling down the field. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Flips it out to the back. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Going to work on second down in the red zone and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They just keep firing. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. This crowd rising up, sensing that its defense needs some help. using his feet to buy time. And he's chased out of bounds at the 6-yard line, and they'll try to stick it in from there.
Well, the unique thing about
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. That last drive was a long one, Jesse. They'd like this time to pay it off. He's going for a big play downfield. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, you see them there taking the shot. I think the thought process is look, we've had so much success early in this game running the football. Let's see if we can now take advantage of the defense throwing the ball over their heads. They're going to be expecting run. Safeties and linebackers are all going to be playing downhill trying to stop that. If we get the one-on-one opportunities to the outside, we have got to take shots. That one fell incomplete, but they should keep trying this as the game goes on.
LSU right back to the line.
And on the third play of the drive, third down, it's the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the first down. He was so calm.
There he goes. Ripping through the defense. The 10. Slippery slide. Right. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. He'll keep it himself. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Backed up now. Here's second and long.
It doesn't matter what run play you have called, if you're running it inside or outside. If the defense gets penetration, everything is done. And you saw it on that play right there. Great job by the team.
The 12th man more than standing at the ready. They are bringing the heat on third down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. What a nice job by the defense stringing that out and forcing him out of bounds. He got nothing.
Yeah, I think that's nice discipline by this defense.
So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. Dropping back, it's Palmer. Myers on the move. A strike downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Looking to throw on first down. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Had it in his hands, and he dropped it. Thought he had another big play and interception. He'll have to settle for the PBU. It's second down. Trying to make magic with his feet. Oh, what a cut! He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run.
Man, it's so nice to have a weapon like this at quarterback. It dictates coverage. You want to play man-to-man? Everybody turns their back. Watch him pick him up, put him down, shoot up yards, getting a big play down the field.
He's looking to throw. Quarterback floating away from pressure. And you race it to the house. Touchdown, Tigers! Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Quickly to the tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The offense has it first and 10 from their own 20.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. The Tigers headed quickly to the line.
And they got to protect their quarterback better up front. They got to give him a little bit more time to make some damage down the field. But look at this. Here they go. No huddle, back on the line, make the defense communicate. Maybe you can catch them sleeping.
They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Back to pass, it's Palmer. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Makes a man miss. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle. And the Tigers come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Shotgun snap on third down. Looking down the left side. Makes the grab on the big throw. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. On the move, he fires. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now has taken out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
Got it in the middle. It's McClure. And he eluded the defense. Off the play fake on first down. Wants to throw. Finds his tight end. Carrying the ball with an edge and hammering his way to the 40. The Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Leaves it with the running back. Quick step and go. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down.
The interesting thing about these RPOs is it takes a lot of communication. You know, the quarterback sticks it in the belly of the running back, and the running back doesn't know if he's going to take it or not. And you can tell, took the football, got north-south, got upfield, got a great positive gain and a positive play for this offense.
Off the play fake. Looking for an open area to his left. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, LSU. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard. Moving away from pressure. Uncorks one to the middle. Makes a grab for a big play. And he was off to the races, finally tripped up at the 36.
And that is such an accurate throw. It's one thing to do it from the pocket when you have your feet set underneath you, but when you can get outside, off schedule, on the move, and throw a dart like that, that is just big time, and the offense gets a huge explosive play.
First and goal, LSU.
He wants to change this route. Wants to throw. It's Palmer. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. And he'll... Here we go. Do the show. Right. Get ready. Self-defense can't stop you. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He'll try to do it himself. Oh, he's got some space. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27.
And this QB is really starting to show you something, isn't he? I mean, he's been hit a lot in the pocket, and I just like the toughness. At the end of the run here, he's not sliding because he's been banged up a little bit. Lowering the shoulder, getting the first down, taking some hits, but he's still competing.
He'll pull it down. Nice job of avoiding the sack and picking up a few on the run. LSU quick to the line.
And we've seen this several times now. Like, he is more than willing to take off and make plays. And you can tell the defense is starting to adjust a little bit. They see it. They know it's a...
Got some room headed to the goal line. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run in there. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've really got this offense humming. Just a fourth play of the drive, and it's 1st and goal. When they've got him looking run, now to pass. Unleashes to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
Ball hasn't hit the ground a lot for this QB. He's already thrown 4 TD passes. He saw a look, wanted to take another shot, and that time they just fall short with the incompletion. But this defense, they have not had the answer with respect to defense.
Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. And they add 6 more to the board with that. You know what's great about rivalry games? Each side hates every wretched breath the other one sucks into their greedy lungs. Figure. Let's go. Set, set. Ready, team. Ready. White 53. White 53. All right. When you have number 1 beside your name, you have a target on your back. And this top-ranked team of the land. Let's go, Frank. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He'll pull it down and run. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. LSU right back to the line.
Man, that's so frustrating, and it happens so fast. He just pulls it down. It looks like pass. He pulls it down, and he's gone. Just like that, chewing up yards, so much speed.
Turning it on. Out of bounds right at the 20-yard line, edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score. Just on the edge of the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 21. The play action fake. Using the quick game. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. They are really clicking along, 1st and goal on just the 4th play of the drive. Touchdown, Tiger! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down.
The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Buys a little time. He's going to take off. Finds a crease at the 20. And maybe they try to spy on the quarterback, but it just hasn't worked. Another 1st down. He just keeps gashing them with his feet. Looking downfield, it's Palmer. On the move to his left. Snags it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, LSU.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing, to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get.
Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. Looking downfield on 1st down. Fires downfield. Got his man on the right. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Steps to his left, out of the pocket. Quarterback gets the 1st down. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30.
Well, that time the defense was in man coverage. There was nobody watching the quarterback, so when he took off to scramble, nobody home to make a tackle right away, and he shows you the athleticism, he shows you the speed, and also shows you great decision-making that time, deciding to...
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long.
Nice job by this defense getting to the QB and getting him on the ground, creating the negative play. This offense must have seen something because they're right back on the ball, ready to snap it again.
He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play. Might be changing the route. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. He'll get rid of it. And they can't make the play on 3rd down.
Well, on 3rd and short in field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was...
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To throw, it's Palmer. Now he's going to break the pocket. Lets it fly. Oh, he drops the football. He had it right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. One final play before the end of the quarter. It falls incomplete, and that'll be the final play of the period. Guys, LSU has the lead here. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. From the gun, wants to pass. Unleashes one. Complete to the right. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the 1st.
Rushes on him. Outside the pocket, lets it go. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. This defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26. LSU quick to the line. Well, LSU receivers are known for their swagger, and that is swagger well earned after that one.
You go outside and you make plays. Like, listen, you have swag, you have confidence.
And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide.
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Got out of trouble and throws. Just a short pass to the tight end. He'll step out of bounds. He's at the 33-yard line.
And that's why this QB's speed is such an asset. He can use it to his advantage, buy himself time to make a nice throw down the field.
The offense changing the play. Back to pass, it's Palmer. Quarterback on the move, still looking. On target to the left. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And he drops it, just took his eye off of it at the last minute. Now, guys, when it comes to LSU, we're at the halfway point of the season. They're sitting atop the rankings. How hard is it to maintain that? Touchdown, Tigers! Off the bootleg, looking to fire. He's going to run it. At the 35, he's open. And the strategy of just letting the quarterback run until he gets tired is not a winning one. Another explosive play and another first down. Off play action. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. It's picked off. The Heisman contender turns it over. He managed a few yards on. Off the play fake on first down. On the run, fires downfield. Complete to the right. Brought down at the 47-yard line after the 15-yard pickup.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
The Tigers want to move quickly. He'll run it again. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D. The Bayou Bengals have been able to put on an aerial circus in recent years, but the foundation, a running game.
Yeah, don't forget about the run game. That starts everything, right? Because you can run it, you can throw it, you can create some balance and keep defenses off guard. But I think LSU does a really good job of always establishing.
He is sacked way behind the line of scrimmage. Just a catastrophic play there. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Gonna breaks into the open. He stopped short, and it's fourth down.
It's nice for this D coordinator when he puts his nickel package out of the field.
Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Gets the back moving. Scanning the field, it's Palmer. Quarterback moving. Now he'll turn one loose back to the middle. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Escapes the pressure going right. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Men, it is hard to beat Columbia when that town is buzzing as it is today. And it's been a dynamite first half, leading to a one-sided.
The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They go to work in the third quarter with the lead, but they have had a little trouble keeping their quarterback upright.
Yeah, and you have the lead, you're positive, but the offensive line coach is definitely going to be upset. And the offensive coordinator, listen, I don't want my guy getting touched. He's being productive, but give him some more time here in the second half.
I think you can do that, too, offensively, by maybe leaving your tight end in to help block, maybe chipping with running backs to help these tackles out on the edge, because you're right. That pocket has been shaky, and if it continues to be that way in the second half, this could be a much different-looking football.
Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and this offense is threatening with a first down. Wants to go up top on first down. There he goes. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? LSU right back to the line. Wants to adjust the pattern. Snapped it in the shotgun. Grabbed in the backfield. It's McClure. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Looking downfield, it's Palmer. Moves around to clear up the vision. Touchdown LSU! And the pummeling. They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. They gave up the sack on first down. Now it's 2nd and 11.
Great job by the defense that time getting the sack, but no time to celebrate. You got to line up right now because the offense is going tempo.
Back to pass. Grab behind the line. It's McClure. And a good job in coverage there. They stop it after just a few. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. The throw. Fires to the tight end. Gets it up to the 35-yard line before going out of bounds. And after that... LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Looking deep. Snags it at the 30 and still running. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. And the route is on. They've extended the lead and taken control here in... So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. They'll start this drive going to the air. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. 2nd down coming up.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up. But if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Pulls it in. It's Davis. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Off-play action on first down. Hauls it in. Shakes off the defender. LSU quick to the line. Might be calling a hot route. Wants to throw it. Slings it downfield. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. Fires on the move. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming.
When you have number 1 beside your name, you have a target on your back. And this top-ranked team in the land is going on the road against a squad that can make its season if it can pull off a major upset. Welcome, everyone, to Williams-Brice Stadium. Back to throw, it's Palmer. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Blasted as he lets it go. Let's talk for a minute about LSU. They've made it to the middle of the season, number 1 team in the land, but now is when you have to work on staying there.
Yeah, it's been a really, really good start. Impressed with them, impressed with offense, defense, special teams, complete unit so far. But Jesse, 7 games in, we ain't crowned a national champion.
No doubt about it. And listen, they've looked good for most of the first half of the year. Obviously, that's why they've got that number beside their name now. But when you're the number 1 team, all that means is the games get bigger and bigger as you go. So still lots of meat on the bone for this team.
LSU right back to the line.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Oh, he's got some space. Headed to the end zone. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Tigers. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They're going to open this drive with a pass. He's got an open man. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. LSU lining up 1st and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Makes the catch along the sidelines and steps out of bounds. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Quarterback making adjustments. To the air, it's Palmer. Dances away. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. Deep zone coverage here by the defense. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Still on his feet at the 45. And he has vexed this defense with scramble after scramble, has another first down.
It's just so hard to stop. There is no rhyme. There is no reason. He just scrambles around, makes people miss, and the next thing you know, you look up and he's 20, 30 yards down the field, and there's nothing you can do about it.
I got to be honest. I know the defense respected this guy's running ability. I don't know, though, if they knew he was this good. He has been gashing them in this game with his legs, and already you're seeing the defense now make some adjustments to slow this guy down. They were able to get him to the ground. He's still got a couple yards, but this has got to continue for this defense. You know he is going to carry the ball.
Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to make magic with his feet. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? LSU quick to the line.
And how about the awareness by this guy on 3rd down, a scramble play. Everything's breaking down, but he never panics, and also knows exactly where he needs to get to pick up that first down. It's 3rd. I can't slide early. I can't run out of bounds. I'm probably going to have to put my body on the line here and take a big hit and risk that to get this first. That's a big-time leadership play by the quarterback.
He's finally stopped with a big play there with his feet as he moves those sticks.
Man, I want to be the play caller. Just to have a guy at the quarterback spot that's over 100 yards now that he's chewed up. He can...
Turning it on! They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a first down. LSU getting set on 1st and 10. Quarterback on the keeper. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. To the air, it's Palmer. Dances away from the pressure, going to his left. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, LSU! They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
This defense.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. He'll try to do it himself. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. Guys, LSU has the lead here. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Looking to fire. Keeping his eyes downfield, rolling left. Snagged out of the air. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Starts to scramble to the left. He'll pull it down. Smashes ahead. Stop is made at the 44, but it's a 15-yard gain and a first down.
I just love this guy's instincts, right? When things aren't open right away, he never panics. He just understands the situation where he is on the field, and he's so confident in his own natural ability that he has the ability to run, go get the first down, keep this drive rolling.
LSU right back to the line. And yet another Bayou Bengal baller on the outside who can just go get it.
And if I'm a quarterback, man, I love throwing to these guys. It doesn't have to be perfect. I don't have to fit it in the box. I know my receiver out wide will make plays. LSU has had guy after guy after guy that you can name that can do that, and they might just have another.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Palmer. Got enough space. Touchdown, Tigers. And they take it in for 6 more points.
What a day. His 3rd rushing touchdown. And when you got your college fantasy football
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage?
He lets it fly. It's a mid-stride inside the 10. Almost took it all the way, but a huge gain, and he has him set up 1st and goal.
First and goal, LSU.
He'll do it himself. Touchdown, Tigers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option, and you've seen the evolution with scrambling quarterbacks that can run.
The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out everybody right.
Intercepted. Yes, even a Heisman Trophy contender can have a miscue.
It's really hard when that quarterback gets outside the pocket because it comes.
Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Palmer. Dances away to buy time. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that was
intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here.
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
Well, obviously it's raining.
And now the offense will come onto the field again. Quarterback making checks. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Fires on the move. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Trying play action. Buys a little extra time. Now he's going to throw it all the way back across the field. He's got it down the left. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half of the offense. They generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
Gonna look downfield again. Steps away to find some room. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. Now sliding to his left. Or did he find a hole in that secondary? They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. He'll pull it on the read. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, LSU!
And you see the option being such a...
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He'll pull it down and run. Got a first down. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35.
Well, I think you're starting to see some examples of why this guy is inexperienced in a freshman quarterback, right? Obviously, he's thrown a couple picks earlier in the game. That scramble right there, he's got to get down. He's got to take care of himself and slide. Great job, nice athleticism, good decision to take off scrambling and help his offense, but you really are seeing his inexperience shine through here in this game.
LSU quick to the line. Looking to pass. It's Palmer. Extending the play. And he has vexed his defense with the scrambles. Another first down and yet another big gain. And the Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Back to pass on second down. Smashes through the tackle. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. He didn't see anyone open. Said, no problem. I'll take care of it myself.
Yeah, I've been there before. Been there, done that. Not my first rodeo. I've been in this kind of situation. Down by the goal line, I'm getting outside, and I'm taking it in myself.
They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Looking to throw on first down. He's going to take off. Oh, what a move to get open. They've got the first down, mark it at the 26 in the waning seconds of the half. Making side adjustments here. Looking downfield on first down. He's going to run it. Breaks into the open. And this is why a mobile quarterback is a defensive coordinator's worst nightmare. He has just been running wild all day. To the air on first down. Buys a little time with his feet. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. To the air, it's Palmer. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. Going right to work up top. Buying some time. On the run deep down the right side. He's got it along the sideline. And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tackle. Wants to go up top on first down. Stepping to the right. He's not afraid to go deep. To the end zone, and is picked off. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Wants to throw on first down. Using his legs to buy some time. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. LSU right back to the line.
Nice job by this defense, pinning their ears back, getting to the quarterback, creating the sack. But look at this offense. They aren't deterred. They're right back on the ball, ready to snap.
Flying down the left side. The 10. Touchdown LSU. Once he got some room, it was over.
And how about the tight end showing off the athletic ability? Does a great job in the blocking game now.
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. Looking to scramble. On the move, he fires. He's open on the right. Good, solid pick up there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the third quarter. But when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out, and that's exactly what they're doing now.
The Tigers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Now the play fake. On the run, still looking. Working on the right. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So now with first and goal, let's see what LSU does here. Looking for the score. And he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity, but it's incomplete.
You simply don't see that very often. A quarterback of this guy's caliber missing a guy wide open in the end zone. He makes those throws in his sleep.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Cutting it close now with third and goal upcoming. Dropping back, it's Palmer. Quarterback adapting. Looking for the goal line. They put it in the hands of their playmaking receiver, but he will be stopped short. It's fourth down. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out.
Makes the grab down the left side. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays, and you better change your looks up to try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
And that makes 5 interceptions in this one. The nightmare is alive. He'll be... First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. Starts a drive trying to go up top. He's turning it loose into the middle. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. They're dealing with a second and long. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Buying some time as he moves left. They almost had another interception. Is everybody clear on who's wearing which covered jerseys? It'll be third and long. Moves away as he feels pressure. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his... Looking to throw, it's Palmer. Now rolling to the left. Going to try to get it himself. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work.
1st and 10, the whole menu open. You can run the football. You can do whatever you want. You can tell they call a pass. He does a really good job.
He's going for the big play. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long.
Well, I love the effort by the quarterback here. He extends the play. Nothing open right away. There's a little bit of pressure.
He wants to go deep. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Fires downfield. Another incompletion on 3rd down.